Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to our poor Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Washem Kodash. Call Halal Yahawashi, Washem Kodash. That's in the ancient Hebrew, saying all praises to our poor Yahawah. In the name of Yahawashi, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahawah is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly called Jehovah our God, and his son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the brothers and mothers who push this word in sincerity and in truth, to all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. So another walk and talk to the spirit and profile about Yahawashi. And hey, literally at the end, can see it, can feel it, all indicators, signify that we are at the end. The signs are basically manifesting. But as it is written, these are actually the beginning of sorrows. So don't wait on the chip, which is the mark of the beast. The RFID chip, NFC chip. Let's call it microchip. The implantable microchip, that is. Don't wait on it. For basically make things kick off. Start speed up, on a more rapid pace, because things is indeed speeding up as we go along. But at Revelation 12 verse 12, devil coming down unto you having your wrath, because he knew it, he had but a short time. Because even when we go in Revelation 13, it says the two on then the beast or dragon come up having two horns like a lamb, but spake as a dragon, which you go back to these draconian measures that's being pushed, and just laws. And seeing right now, we're in worldwide, they're making this thing, this Vanessa thing, can't even call the name of that thing, because they will strike the video, they're making it mandatory, and it's sparking protests all over the earth right now. Them dumb and docile Benjamin thought they not nothing yet, that is. Wherein right now there's currently, I saw a news article yesterday, or last night really, if I'm not mistaken, about two Caribbean countries. May I try to remember the name. Remember Barbados was one. Barbados was one, and another Caribbean country, I'm not sure what it is. And so then they will make it mandatory, they will make talks to make it mandatory. And lo and behold, woke up this morning, protests, in Barbados. I'm like, there it is, just the other day as well, there was a protest in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where the Prime Minister basically hit a big stone in her head, and the scripture speak about these things, there shall be uproars of the people in the world, earthquakes in diverse places. All these are signs of the end, and that's what we're approaching right now, the beginning of sorrows. Because with the people protesting, it's basically going to destabilize the countries, and with that, comes the collapse, Yeah, and once the collapse come, right, because that evil famine, right, because the scripture said the plagues are sent, and are and basically in a slack, and the scripture refer to it as like a woman in travail, once a time for the baby come, there's nothing she can do about it, baby have a born, and that's how the plagues are sent. Scripture also refer to it as what sent by a mighty archer. And the plagues, are so what? Signs of the times to tell us where we are in prophecy, and those who have the spiritual eyes to see, can calculate and see what really take place in the world right now, where we can clearly say to you, we're at the end, but the end is not like a one-day thing. It's actually a process, and that process, even when I made the scripture in the book of second. Habakkuk 2 verse 3. So for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it surely come and not tarry. And the scripture says, hope deferred, make it the heart sick. You know, so at times you will feel like things not happen for the pace as I would like it, you know. But it's a build up, you know. As Apostle Lab, you know, did a lesson the other day, and that was the topic. You know, things are built up. Something like that. I don't remember the term build up. I don't remember exactly the word it, you know. But that's what's taking place right now. Things are built up. You know, we see the prophecies them are coming, you know, all at once. You know, and once that thing, you know, that mark the beast, right, come on the scene, that's when basically, you know, it's like things are at the cliff right now. You know, the edge of the cliff. It's a rock. You know, so once the mark of the beast kick in, you know, floop, there comes everything tumbling down the gully, you know, or the cliff, right, and crashing down. And that's the end of the society. So it behooves you people, you know, you Israelites, so-called Native Americans and Spanish Latinos, to basically let go of this world, you know, because it's evident that it's collapsing, you know, so there's nothing to hold on upon here, because we were going into the camp the other day, you know, yesterday actually, you know, how, right, this two people as a breach ready to fall, you know, and them trust in Egypt is a man basically put him on something and stick him. Can't really remember the scripture verbatim, you know. But well, people are trusting the society, and it's basically feeling in front of them very highs. You know, you sacrifice your health, you sacrifice your dignity, you sacrifice every single thing, your morals, right? You come, yeah, basically more, put it like that. You know, for something that it's deteriorating in front of you. You know, so it's about time now for people trusting the Most High. You know, you're trusting everything except the Most High. Because there's a saying, you know, well, like a Christian saying still, but we'll put Yahawashi name there. Them say, when you try everything and everything fail, you say try Jesus. But we know the true name for the Most High Son in the Hebrew is Yahawashi. So since you have tried everything, you know, you try hold on to society, you try get job, you try get education, you try establish business, you try get a relationship, you try to make things work, and everything has been chaotic and hell and everything has been failing, then it will behoove you people to now try Yahawashi. Yahawashi, you know, because he has never failed to anyone, you know. But the thing is, trying Yahawashi, you will not be successful on this side. You know, but people want to be successful on this side. Where scripture say, yo, lay not your treasure upon earth, where moth and rust do it corrupt. And the scripture say, for here we have no continuing city, you know, but we seek one to come. And he also say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy even with a sore destruction. And we see with people being destroyed day by day, because them trust in a perverseness. Them trusting in one decaying society, one destructive society. You know, look at the mentality of our people. You know, far gone. Look at the knowledge, you know, of our people. You know, people really dunce. Not even want to use the word dunce. Them fool as scripture refer to them as selfish children, because the education system has failed them. You know, all the education system in this world nowadays, you know, train our people for be is before future stupid slaves. You know, you don't get no true wisdom, right? Because true wisdom and idea come from the scriptures, which these fool system teach you to basically despise the scriptures, you know, right? But everything who people put them onto in a society, it has been failing, you know, it is failing, and it will fail, you know, but yet them still trust in it, you know, as which is the true definition of insanity. Trying the same thing over and over and over again, you know, expecting different results. You know, there's no different results coming, you know, it's just the same thing, and you'll basically get destroyed with it. And that's what's coming, you know, at the end of the world as you know it, right? When the Moses is about to do a full wrap up, you know, and only so okay. Yeah, so the Most High is about to do a full wrap up, you know. And as a brother, I think it was quoted at the camp yesterday as well. Um, Truly is salvation hope from the hills and the mountain basically vain. But truly in Yahawashi is salvation. You know, the only deliverance, the only hope, you know, the only success, you know, for people, right, is through Yahawashi. Right? Anything else you try, anything else you put your hand to, it will fail, you know. Right? Because this society, as the scripture says, the fashions of this world pass it away. And also go on and says, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be? In all holy conversation and godliness, you know. And conversation go back to what? Conduct or behavior. You know, supposed to be separate from this world, departing from this world, not with this world, because scripture says what? The friendship of this world is enemy with the Most High. You know, so people are supposed to worship the beast, you know, and accept him in dirty water. You know, that thing, that Vanessa thing when they give it, when they want to give it. Try, or people gullible enough to take it, you know, believing that you would actually set them life back to normal, trusting the devil again. You know, right? And devil, just so you know it, the enemy, right, is so-called white race. And Lord's willing, you know, I'm going to do a quick lesson on that. Because people don't understand certain things. The scripture said them destroyed for lack of knowledge. You know, because an idea because they rejected knowledge. You know, the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And the scripture speaks about how in the last days, you know, there will be this global thing, right, to push the world for basically the wickedness. You know, and if we're in the last days, what on the world stage right now is being pushed upon the people, you know, right, that thing, you know, which going to lead to that thing again, right? One thing lead to the other, you know, this deception, right, the devil, right, the so-called white race, you know, I'm a push, right, that serpent juice, ultimately leading to the mark of the beast, you know. But the scripture say the remnant shall return and shall no more stay upon him that smote them, which is so-called white race mainly, you know, but shall stay upon Yahawashi. And this is all about the elect, yo. So these lessons, you know, go out onto the elect, you know, if you turn from the society, you know, if you're worried about your job, the Most High, you know, will feed you. If you're worried about your food, you know, your food gonna come in, scripture say my servant shall eat, you know. And when people are worried about getting job, you know, and be successful in Babylon, the scripture says, is there a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? You know, why is he spoiled? People just have the slave mentality, you know. Right in the kingdom of heaven, you know, there will be no such thing, you know, as a 9-to-5 full people. You know, we will rule this earth, you know, and have these nations in slavery, you know. And that's what we were created for, you know, for rulership, not being slaves, you know. So whatever you think you're going to lose, right, on this side, yo, the scripture tell you, anybody will forsake house, land, you know, wife, pitney, mother, father, you know, right, I will receive 100-fold. So if you think about you having a business, and if you don't basically put certain mandate and take your chip on your dirty juice, right, you're going to lose your business, lose your income, you know. Guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, that's very, 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 very close. It's not like no 10, 20 years down the road, you know. This generation will witness the return of our Lord. So it will be who you people, you know, basically give it up, you know, because I go fall. Look how much people business then tell for lockdown the other day when this thing came on the scene, you know, right? And the whole of business failed, the whole of people lost them job, you mean? So I mean, why hold on to something where there's no stability here, there's no sure there's no surety of anything here. You know, you have one thing today and tomorrow them take it from you. You know, but the scripture says when your house shall return, you know, God give us a joy when no man can take it. You know, all that with things them will get in the kingdom, rulership, dominion, 144,000 little going to have crowns placed on them head, you know. We're going to have lands. Well, we're going to rule her literally, you know, right? Those are some of the things, you know, right, where the Most High promised these elect. But the scripture says, eyes have not seen nor ears heard, but the Most High have. We're going to get spiritual power, we're going to change this body, put in a body we can't die, immortality. We're going to do extraterrestrial travel to other planets, live on other planets, you know. Whatever your heart desire, scripture tells you, even before your heart seat, you know, you're going to get it, Right, as the scripture will say, oh, we'll get what our desire. I can't remember it exactly. You know, anything, you know, and the thing is, people are righteous, so we only have righteous desires, you know. And the amount of desire we have right now on this side, we will never ever meet, you know, and far fetch. Now we have this pain and misery on this side. You know, but in the kingdom of heaven, that's it, yo. You know, affliction shall not rise at the second time. You know, so that's the lesson. You know, walk and talk to the spirit and power about Yahawashi. You know, stating, sharing some spiritual thoughts, you know, to hopefully let, you know, basically let go of this place. You know, mean you're good. I've never done good. I've never done good for people, but yet we still see them. I try to hold on to something that's dead. You know, that's your way, right? And now I'm holding on to Yahawashi, as a Christian saying is, when you have tried everything and everything has failed, you know, well, I'm gonna put the Most High true name there. Try Yahawashi. That's the time, you know, that we're supposed to be doing. You know, turn on to the Most High, seeking 10 times more, you know, because destruction is coming, you know, and we hope to be saved from it. What this is also the fun until like out there, giving our praise, of course, to our poor Yahawashi, the abundance unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the full. Shalom.